Ali the Self-Barber. Ali was known in his neighborhood as the guy who trusted no barber. He had been cutting his own hair since he was a teenager. His style, simple, precise, and personal, the Ali classic. No fades, no tapers, just that clean signature look he perfected with an old clipper and 3 mirrors in his bathroom. To Ali, letting another man touch his hair was like giving someone the PIN to your bank account. Unthinkable. But one fateful Tuesday, things didn't go as planned. Ali had a major job interview in the next city. It was his dream gig, something in fashion and branding, and he needed to look sharp, but time betrayed him. His morning was packed with errands. His tailor delayed his shirt, the car had a flat, and his clipper suddenly refused to come on. Panic mode activated. He had no time to fix the machine or find a new one. He needed a haircut now. So against every principle he held, Ali walked into a local barber shop near his house, a small joint called Precision Cuts. "Make it neat," he told the barber, not wanting to admit he was already regretting his decision. The barber did his best, but the clipper was old, and by the time he was done, Ali's hairline had a zigzag that looked like a badly drawn map of the Nile River. Ali stared at the mirror, sighed deeply, and muttered, "God, please let them focus on my ideas, not my head." Ali arrived at the interview venue slightly anxious. He was well-dressed, confident, but his hair, it screamed DIY disaster. As he stepped into the panel room, he felt it, eyes locked on his head. He cleared his throat and launched into his presentation. Ideas about urban fashion branding, authentic African aesthetics, and social influence in youth design. The interviewers nodded, but kept stealing glances at his hair. When he finished, there was a moment of silence. Then the lead panelist smiled and said, "Ali, we love your vision, and your daring hairstyle is quite refreshing." Ali blinked. "Wait, what? We've seen so many safe styles," another added. "But yours is edgy bold, it talks. You're not just creative, you wear it." Ali got the job. It turned out to be a contract for a major fashion show. High pay, wide exposure, and total creative freedom. And guess what? That odd haircut? It sparked a trend. People began replicating it. Influencers called it the rebel fade. Suddenly, Ali's accidental look became fashion gold. Even more shocking, Ali stuck with the same barber out of gratitude. He sent all his male models to Precision Cuts, and the once quiet shop became the talk of town. Sometimes your biggest break hides in what you thought was a mistake. Confidence can turn a funny haircut into a fashion revolution. Months after landing the fashion contract, Ali's life had completely transformed. His name had started popping up on blogs and fashion pages, not just for his ideas, but for what people were now calling the accidental trend. Stylists loved it, models lined up for it. Fashion editors said it was urban, raw, and powerful. The old barbershop, Precision Cuts, where the magic happened, was now thriving. People waited hours just to say, "Give me the Ali look," but Ali wasn't done. One evening, while watching his male models get styled for a runway shoot, a thought hit him like a lightning bolt. What if I created a space where self-expression wasn't judged but celebrated? A place where people could be bold, weird, and powerful? That same month, with money from his fashion gig and a little help from investors, Ali launched his own brand. Headstrong, the revolution of real. It wasn't just a barbershop, it was a movement. Each Headstrong location had mirrors with affirmations like, "Your style, your story. Stand out, stay bold." Accidents birth legends. They gave free trims to students, trained young stylists, and hosted weekend events where people shared how their hairstyles reflected their identities.